Hello and welcome to Fiona's Creative Canvas. I'm Fiona and today I have an 18 by 18 inch canvas and I've got the modelling paste out. So my intention here is to put a bit of texture down and do a bit of abstract work. I haven't quite decided on the consistency of the paints. Some will probably be like a dry brush on and some will be like drippy and fluid. I've got this colour palette here and I'm going to have a play. Let's get started. Now I'm going to use this plastic here that I'm taking off my canvas to apply the texture. So I'll just take that off. So this is a texture paste and you can see I have used it before. Might need a little bit more. This is actually thicker than I remember, and I would say it's because it's not new. Gonna keep a bit more. You know what? Gonna just put a bit there. And I'm going to keep that blank. So this is all intuition. Where's my plastic? Put this sticker on there. I need to take off. Let's not worry about it. All right. I wonder if this plastic was the best idea. Maybe paper would have been better. All right, let's try it. I can always still muck around with it a bit. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I would say that this texture is probably thicker than what I was expecting. So, I actually preferred it the way I had it before. I'm going to keep some of it, some of that texture. Alright, just getting some curves in. Now I'll leave that to dry overnight and then we get started on the next step. Okay, this is nice and dry now and I want to give it a wash of a burnt sienna colour. It's just to kind of give it an overall background with some highs and lows. So this is quite runny. I'm just wondering whether to add a bit of water. Might add a little bit of extra water. So I want it very runny. I'm going to paint the whole thing. And it actually shows up the texture a lot. So this is just to get my whole canvas covered. Sometimes it can help to mark out some dark areas and light areas. What I can do now is if I want some light areas, like through here, just pat it down. Quite like that pattern. Might go all the way around. On my flat areas. Alright. Gonna let that dry. Okay, now what I think I want to do is just create some softness in the background. I've got some metallics here. I've got a light gold and a bronze, and I've also got some Amsterdam titanium white. I might start with a bit of white. I've also got this red here that I want to add in, but I might mix that with a bit of the Burnt Sienna. That's the Napfol red. So I've mixed up a few colours here, and I'm just going to work them into the canvas. So I've got my light gold, my bronze, my white, and a mixture of Burnt Sienna and Napfol red. I think I want to start with the darker colour down here. Just spray a bit of water to help spread it. Maybe I added a bit too much of water. A bit of metallic here. I'm going to add the white up the top. I think I'll put the gold on this side. Let's see how that goes. I like that gold. Nice. Might complete this corner with the bronze. And I'm going to put some white up here. I am thinking maybe that should be more of a creamy colour. So I might actually take some of that off. And I'm going to change that colour. I really love this gold in here, so I want to probably introduce that back in. Alright, I've got this colour as well that I did want to introduce in, but just like a small amount. Alright, I think I'm going to let that dry and then I'll come back in. Still a bit damp, but I'm going to try this brush. I don't really know what it does. It's a stencil brush or something. I don't like that. I like that bit of it mixed in the red and the brown. Get rid of some of that dull colour. Bit of gold. Where's the gold? Oh, where's? Some gold up here. All right. I want to try this. Oh, I like it this way. Okay, here is the final result. I lost the last little bit of footage where I added some of the light creamy highlights in, just in a few raised areas, but mostly I've got the gold as the highlights going through here and up here. I've got a bit of the Quinacridone magenta going through here for a slightly different hue, and the Van Dyke brown for a bit of deeper colour down here. It's all mixed in with the red, and then a bit of the bronze up in this corner, and lots of gold here, and with a bit of a light highlight there. So yeah, I quite like it. I'd be interested to do this one in a blue actually, because it kind of looks like a wave, but in these colours it looks like a bit of a fireball or a sun or solar something. Yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments below, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.